Hey there everyone, wanted to do a quick video update for you now that we have a tornado watch out for our Ohio counties in the viewing area, Trumbull, Mahoning, and Columbiana. I'm recording this a little before 2 o'clock this afternoon. Tornado watch is out, but everything is just fine for now. There is no imminent threat for severe weather. The radar quiet locally, a little shower activity maybe trying to pop up around Lisbon, but that's a real isolated thing. As you can see, most of the action is still west of I-71 at this hour from Columbus area up towards Mansfield and Ashland, western suburbs of Cleveland, same areas that just got the severe weather the night before last, getting pretty wet this afternoon. But there are no warnings out at the current time with that activity up near Cleveland. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning with this cell south and east of Columbus. So this is the way it looks right now. We have been in and out of the sunshine all afternoon, all morning actually, and that has allowed the atmosphere to destabilize some. So that's the current radar, the satellite here just before 2. Now I'm going to take off some of this information and bring up, there's our tornado watch. Again, this stops at the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. The watch covers a good chunk of Ohio, pretty much the eastern 2/3 of it, and then south of the Ohio River as well, and this runs until 9 p.m. this evening. And there, hot off the press is a new tornado warning for this cell northeast of Columbus. Let's look at the text on this warning, see what the Weather Service says. Tornado warning Knox County until 2:30. Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 10 miles southeast of Centerburg. So again, this is northeast of Columbus. So let's take a look at the velocity data here, and it certainly is not showing us much in terms of a rotation there. So nonetheless, that's the first tornado warning of the day. Tornado watch out though for the Ohio counties in the WFMJ viewing area. No imminent threat for severe weather, but let me take off the current information and we'll talk about the future a little bit here. I want to talk about where probably the greatest threat is for some rotating thunderstorms. Not necessarily tornadoes on the ground, but at least thunderstorms that can rotate. One of the things we look at is something called storm relative helicity, which is basically a measure of the ability for updrafts to start rotating. Rotating updrafts and thunderstorms can sometimes spawn a tornado, and basically we're looking at the change in wind direction with height in the atmosphere and also the change in wind speed as you go up in the atmosphere. The faster the wind speeds change as you go upstairs in the atmosphere, the more wind shear there is, the more that the air can start to spin. Anyway, fancy meteorological terminology aside, here's a look at the helicity values mid-afternoon today. The legend over here on the left, and certainly you're into some brighter colors west of I-71 here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Here's 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. We have some helicity in our area, but you'll notice the numbers are quite a bit higher. Up towards Akron and Cleveland, Mansfield, Worcester, Marion. So, I certainly don't want to rule out that we could have some rotating thunderstorms before the end of the day. But when all is said and done, the highest risk of supercells that could start rotating will be west of I-77 and especially west of I-71. So that's one of the things we look at. Let's take a look at the predicted radar product here on our high-resolution computer model. Starting a couple hours from now, this would be at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Spotty activity around, but probably nothing severe yet at 3 o'clock. Go ahead to 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and you'll notice the model's not pointing to a whole lot here through the end of the afternoon. Most of the action is still off to our west. So we go past 5 o'clock and into the 6 and 7 o'clock hours. Again, the model is not exactly portraying doomsday here. Sure, we have the risk of seeing some pop-up storms, and some of them could turn strong or severe, but our short-range models are not super impressed with the threat for widespread, really common severe weather across the WFMJ viewing area. So we'll keep an eye on these trends. Here's the predicted radar at 8 o'clock this evening. So don't let your guard down. We've got to stay on top of this situation. We have an unstable atmosphere overhead. The ingredients are coming together. It's just a matter of do we get we've got the ingredients. We're gonna see if we can bake a cake out of those ingredients, and the cake being some big strong thunderstorms. Let's hope that doesn't materialize, but of course we're going to keep you updated online through the rest of the afternoon. We'll have coverage on the 6 o'clock news, of course, And if things get really tough, we will probably fire up a live stream on our website and on our apps before the day is through. Mike Joyce and Jess Briganti will be in from time to time to help me out this afternoon, so we've got you covered. Stay tuned. Be sure and follow me on Twitter and Facebook for the very latest.